David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
I caught up with the Nittany Lions head coach before the game. He understands both teams are in the top 25. Both teams are quality with a lot of talent on the rosters. But he believes this stadium can make a difference. This crowd is going to be one of the best in college football. They have been pumping in crowd noise all week at practice to make sure they are prepared for this moment. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup.
Yes, hey everybody. I'm Mr. Dre. I'm a proud member of Let's Supercross Church. We are here to give an exciting announcement from our 2-week series to Get Over Yourself series. This will be a time where you can really sit there and contemplate on what God has done for you. And you should probably get over it within the time of your life.
LSU ready to kick it away to get things started.
Yeah.
He'll bring it out. It's Wallace. Really disciplined job by the
Yeah.
Stop at the 19.
Echo. Connect to iPhone. Sync it.
This is what we expected. This crowd
Echo.
ready to make it.
Connect to iPhone. Sync it.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
As Holly mentioned earlier, this home crowd can create a huge advantage. They'll run out of the gun, James Peoples. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit. So now we've got third and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, this offense going to try to run the ball again.
Looking to throw, it's Beck. Finds his man in the middle. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Off play action on first down. He just missed the target
Hey,
on that one.
boys.
Put it on his body.
Can't let my defense right off to him. That big statement, but so much.
Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. They'll go to the counter.
Okay.
And he
No
never
blockers,
had a
I guess?
chance. Just
Great.
stunned cold as soon as he got it.
Well, to say that this guy was unblockable in their last game is definitely an understatement. He was living in the opponent's backfield. He does it again very early in this one, David. And I know he was a guy this offensive line and this coaching staff were concerned about. And early on, they don't have an answer for it.
I'm about to say that they still have the concerns because, geez, early on, he's in the backfield right away. You've got to have some kind of an answer. Man, first of all, maybe not run towards his side. Secondly, maybe we double team him, but there's got to be a plan because when you get near him, bad things happen out of your offense.
The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on first down. He'll throw. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Second down, they'll go to the air. Spins it out to the back.
Oh
Almost
my
has
freaking
completion.
gosh.
Just missed it.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play. Ball right in his
Let me
hands.
just
And that is a missed
something,
opportunity.
please.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third
Oh,
down.
doing something. I'll sit here, bro, and face the picture, quiet, take it.
On third down, really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Hauls it in the first down and more. He's Nittany Lions, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Going with the counter play here.
They can make it full on blocker shoes.
Stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Nice.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the ground with the counter. Might have a chance. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Yeah, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got a boat.
Got some room.
Get in there.
They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
And they have made no bones about this first drive, have they? Like, they said they were going to come out and establish the run and be physical. And the more physical team was going to win. And this offensive line so far, first drive, setting the tone. Getting movement up front, getting running backs going. Palmer, the game gets very easy when you can run the football.
We're supposed to do that.
And you just keep doing it until the defense gets demoralizing on the other side of the football, because you're absolutely getting the ball shoved down your throat right now early in this game. And you're right, you're letting the opponent completely dictate the terms of this football game to you. So until you can stop it, you get more physical, it's going to be much of the same as this game continues to go on.
Oh, please. I'm asking.
Logging up everything in 3rd and goal.
All right, this offense just keeps trying to pound the ball into the end zone down tight, but the defense, they're very, very physical. So I think you got to think about either a perimeter run, a potential run-pass option, or let your quarterback try to go make a play thrown.
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in.
There it is.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, the gamble by the head coach early in the game really pays off. Remember, they went for it on 4th down to stay on the field. They wanted to be aggressive, and now they get to pay it off, scoring a touchdown. Really nice job. It's always a massive gamble as a head coach, taking those risks. But when you've got an offense like this, that really wasn't that tough of a decision.
The 4th down, maybe a punt, maybe a field goal, whatever it is, I'm going to get off the field and then with this drive together. You're right. Circle that 4th down. That was a big one.
They'll start on the ground with Durham. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Aerial circus in recent years. Foundation, a running game.
Yeah, don't forget about the run game. That starts everything, right? Because if you can run it, you can throw it, you can create some balance and keep defenses off guard. But I think LSU does a really good job of always establishing the run game first. Then they'll get to their playmakers and all the speed out of it.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quarterback making check. Dropping back, it's Blevins. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing of the wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Just a little off. Incomplete.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football still.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to throw again. Caught on the left side by Wilson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Quarterback making adjustments. Now from inside the red zone. Back open in the middle. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run
Like that. I can do it again. Good. I found it. I didn't know you could still do it.
Second down coming up with this red zone opportunity. Here's a give to Durham. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger! Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
He'll bring it out. It's Martin. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 30.
Then tricep. What?
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over football.
Okay, so from now off the line block.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Dropping back, it's Beck. Got it behind the line. It's Hansen. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball. Close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism, but also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Sings it complete to the right. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Nittany Lions in a good spot here with second and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Oh, a double pass. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Man, how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really...
Okay, so this game is weird. You have the point, I think. True.
He can't tell.
Thank you,
He's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. So the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to adjust the pattern. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And you want to run the ball. That's okay. You'll take some of it. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously...
Then you do have pride if you're only 4-4.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Levin. Fires to the middle. Makes the catch. It's Brown. Strikes into the open. He's in the right. He's at the
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, because you want to take the lead, you want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum.
Best part is not past 15 inch 4-4 and more. 15.
Fielding in the end zone. It's Martin. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive to the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab.
Okay, game.
It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And it looks as if they bunched down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence that the officials will change the call. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Sowell. They've got it to the 49-yard line of the 1st and 10 play. Handoff to Peoples. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. Those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play. And the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw, it's back. Unloads to the wideout. Quick screen to the speed route line. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a 1st down, and they've got to show the urgency.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find the rhythm in what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through.
That screen just never got set up, and they're lucky they didn't to turn it over.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They're dealing with a second and long. Again on the counter. He's brought down just one. He's hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. The Nittany Lions come to the line, trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Maybe got some room after the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. Now getting down at the 1-yard line. Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient and put some points on the board before the break. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Penn State!
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Surely they're going to kick this thing away. Tied in the second quarter, but they're lined up for an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's Clemens. Wilson's got it. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll use the timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Everything that we go through is worth let us go to. Let's go to.
Picked up a couple. Here comes second and 8.
But he said I don't. But he said let's go to. God, let's go.
Looking downfield, he finds running short. Fires to the wide out. Wide open downfield. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away.
He said it's not over for me in the race. Your story still worthy of glory when I know the pain. Change of the stormy, told me you went over the stormy, the stormy, the waves.
Guy, 49-yard field goal is good. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. First up, a look at Michigan, taking on the Western Michigan Broncos. And it's the Wolverines in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half, and so this
sends it downfield.
Why is he wide?
Wide open, he makes the catch. Racing to the right. Touchdown, Tiger. Into the end zone with the breakaway score.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now they're turning it on. Giving 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains. You can run with that type of efficiency on first down, and you are doing just that.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Here's the give to Peoples. Ball down, Liddell moves the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Yeah, man, it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just get it off, get the first down, new set it down, let's go.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Back to throw, it's back. Fears the pressure.
Dude, this game is so dumb.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles going downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
He might want another play. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Green. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they take it in for 6 more points.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
Coming out with it, it's Martin. He gets a block. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
Yeah, and those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you could tell, takes it out, good blocking, give him a little crease, and you could see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No, 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 no. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll start on the ground with Durham. Oh, he's got some space. Past the 30. The tag. And he scores. Touchdown LSU.
And he makes a big play. Yes, please.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. If the 16 would have been much better off to take the touchback. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it really puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Wants to throw. It's Beck. Incomplete, and they got a hand on that one early.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
Gets rid of it. Intercepted. The defense has set him up.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind.
Trying to take it back. Got enough space. Touchdown, Tigers. And the punishment has been extended. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one.
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 2-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Hansen. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
And that's a gut punch, especially if you're the offensive coordinator, because that was sort of a foreign look, the pre-snap motion, a timing play, trying to get the receiver the football quickly. You're expecting to outflank the defense, but give the defense a ton of credit. They made the bigger play, and now they've set you up in a 4th down.
He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air, it's Levin. Complete, out left to Wilson. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to get the first through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. Across the 25, he's got room. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got it. Quick step and go. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
Well, if you're a fan watching this offense, you have got to love what you're seeing from your new quarterback. They knew going to the portal was going to be a major deal for them coming into this season. They found a really good one. Already over 300 yards passing in this game. And guys, if he can keep this up and he can stay consistent, this offense goes to the next level, and who knows what they're capable of come end of season.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Well, he's had the hot hand, 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more here, Pollard.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He does a really good job finding the end zone, running the football. That's why they've featured him today.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Quarterback keeps it. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. Touchdown, Tiger. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the ranking. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He's got it at the 30. Got a lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Penn State. Rolled his way into the end zone. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the LSU Tiger offense. The offense changing the play. Scanning the field. It's Levin. Makes the catch. It's Durham. Makes the catch, and he's free. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
To the air on first down. Complete. Open space at the 25. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. LSU now operating in the red zone. In the red area, it's Durham. There he goes. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.